Okay. Okay, fine. So we have seen list till now. Okay. We have seen all this basics, how a list is created, how to transverse it, how to slice it. Okay. We have seen all this. Okay. Till this we have done built-in methods. I told you what is a built-in method. Built-in methods are methods which are to be invoked or called without writing anything before it. No dot notation is required. We directly write length of the list, maximum in the list, minimum in the list, sum in the list, shorted, reverse, and the two ways to delete the list. Okay, let me quickly show you the built-in methods once.
Ma'am, you have done this yesterday.
What, beta? We have done this in first class, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I need not repeat it. Will it do? Yeah, any which ways you can see the recording, right? Okay. So suppose I have made a list 1, 2, 3. Fine. Okay. So I'm not showing you, but I'm just showing you that built-in method. One method I'll show you. Built-in method is, oh God, Python is case
Ma'am, reverse
sensitive.
वाला दिखा दो.
Yeah, Python is case sensitive. I cannot use in capital the name of the length method. And I'll have length. Okay. So this is a built-in method, so I did not write anything before this. I just invoke the method. It is available, and I just write down L. It will count the length of the list and send it to me. Okay, so these all are built-in methods. Now comes the methods which do not return anything, but they do something. Very important method: append, extend, insert, remove, clear, short, and reverse. Do you want me to repeat them?
No,
Are you clear with this methods, or you just want a recap of this methods again?
Clear.
clear, ma'am.
Clear? Okay. Perfect. So append will enter one element at a time. Extend will always take a collective or a list and it will break it into individual elements and edit. Insert will enter at a particular location. Remove will remove the element from the list. Clear will clear the list. Short will short it, and reverse will reverse the list. In whatever order it will reverse the order. Okay, these all do not return anything. So one example I'll show you. Do not return anything means what? So if to L I'm adding I'm appending, say I append 4. Okay? There's no output after this. Whereas len is returning me number 3. Len is returning a number. Append is not returning anything. Am I clear? So these are the functions which do not return anything. Now comes the functions which do return me a value. Again, very important function. Count, pop, index, all in basically list is going to be extensively used in programming. Okay. So let us just a minute. Okay. So let us see index, pop, and count. Okay. So let us start. Let us start with Python is already open. Okay. This is a code. Just a minute. Okay. Now, if I'm using L dot index, okay. So why is it giving me capital half that stuff? Okay, fine. Index of, say I want to know what is the index of 3. What is the index of 3? 2. So you can see it is going to return me a number. Same way, if I'm going to say L dot pop. Pop, when written alone, will remove the last element in the list. Okay, list में जो last element है वो remove करेगा and it will return the element. If I want an element to be removed from a particular index, then I have to give the index number. Then it will remove it. One is at index number 0 will be removed and returned. Am I clear, kids? What will pop do if I don't give any arguments?
Ma'am, it will remove the last element.
And what will pop do when I give it an index?
It will remove that element which
From that
we have
particular
given.
index. Yeah. And in both the cases, pop is going to return the value. Now we also saw L dot remove. Okay. Remove के अंदर क्या है? You have to give an element to remove. So suppose I want 2 to be removed. Okay. So it will remove not index 2, but it will remove element 2. Are you understanding? And it will not return anything to me. So let us see what is there in L. L is left only with 3. Why? By the time I reach here, L was having 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I popped, so I removed the last one, that is 4. Then I called or pop 0, then removed the first one, that is 1. And then I removed the element 2, so 2 was removed. Okay, and only 3 is left in the list. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So, bolo beta.
ma'am, what if there is a list having 4 elements? 1, 2, 2, 3. So what will be the index of 2?
This will start with 0. So index of 2 is 1. If I want to know the index of 2, I'll create the list again.
Ma'am, but
Because,
2 is
huh?
on the index 2 also.
2 is an element. 2 is an index also. Okay.
No, ma'am, 2. Again 2. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So L 1, 2, 1 minute. L equals to square bracket 1, 2, 2, 3. And you want to do what? Remove 2. Yes. So let us do
No,
L
ma'am,
dot.
index of 2. Index of 2, ma'am.
It will give me the first index. Okay. Index of
But
2.
what if I want that second one?
It will give me index 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? Or else I have to create a slice and then start searching. So if I'm saying L, I want to search 0, 1. I want to start searching from 2 up till the end. And then I want to find index of 2. Okay, I already create a slice. Okay, I created a slice. So he has made a new list and he has given. Let me see if index is having one more version of method to start counting from some other. Yes, it has a start and a stop. Okay, so I can start searching 2. Okay, from 0, 1 and second location I want to search. Clear? So let us see. Right? Understood the difference between these and this?
Yes, ma'am.
Here I have, it will by default always give me the index of first 2. If I want to start searching from the second 2, then I need to know कि first 2 का index क्या है और उसके बाद search करना शुरू करूंगी. Or while programming, what you can do is write index of 2 starting after L dot index of 2 plus 1. A little complicated one. But what am I trying to do? Let me see if it works. Okay. So I'm trying to search 2 from where I want to start searching. First, I found out index of 2. That will give me what? 1 plus 1. That is 2. Got it? I don't know where 2 is. I don't know if user has entered a list. I don't know where two combined numbers are there. So I can use this technology or this way, right? I hope you
Yes, ma'am.
understood this line, right?
No मैम, मैम फॉर्मेट समझ नहीं आया कैसे लिखना है.
ओके, ये तो समझ में आया कि अगर मैं l डॉट इंडेक्स 2 करूंगी तो सबसे पहले मुझे क्या देगा. If I'll write 2, what will it give me? First index, right? Or say first index, this. Now I want index of the second one. If I want index of the second one, then I'll have to write index of 2, but start searching from the index 2. Okay. So it is like find the index of 2, but start searching from, find the index of element 2, but start searching it from index 2. This is index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2. यहाँ से सर्च करना है, 2 और 3 में मुझे सर्च करना है. इससे पहले सर्च करूंगी तो इट विल गिव मी इसका इंडेक्स, दैट इज 1. मुझे इसका इंडेक्स चाहिए, so I need to search this portion, not the portion below that. So I need to start it from index number 2. Okay, then it will give me the index second. Now if I don't know, यूजर ने लिस्ट एंटर किया है, मुझे नहीं पता है कि 2 कब कब रिपीट होता है या 2 का इंडेक्स नंबर क्या है, तो आई डोंट नो दिस नंबर 2. So what technology I can use? I'll say dot index. मुझे 2 का ढूंढना है तो मैंने 2 एलिमेंट लिखा. अब मुझे सेकंड इंडेक्स से शुरू करना है, तो फर्स्ट वाला इंडेक्स मेरा जहां खत्म होता है उसके +1 करूंगी तो मुझे उसके बाद का पोर्शन मिलेगा, राइट? तो फ्रॉम वेयर इट शुड स्टार्ट सर्चिंग, इट शुड सर्च फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गिव मी द इंडेक्स ऑफ फर्स्ट 2. तो उसने फर्स्ट 2 का इंडेक्स दिया, वो है 1. उसके अंदर 1 ऐड कर दो तो वो सेकंड 2 पे चला गया, तो इंडेक्स नंबर 2. तो वहां से सर्च करना शुरू करो. Is it clear now? Still it is confusing.
Yes ma'am, clear.
Okay. Don't get confused because this is element and this is also index. तो मुझे पहले वाले 2 का इंडेक्स मिल गया, उसके +1 करूंगी यानी दूसरा इंडेक्स, उसके बाद का इंडेक्स आ गया, वहां से सर्च करो. तो ये वाला तो कभी नहीं आएगा, ठीक है, क्योंकि मैंने सर्च ही उसके बाद किया. सो दिस इज इंडेक्स
Yes.
मेथड. ओके. Pop method I told you will remove the last element and return it. So अगर मैंने L दिखा तो last element remove हो गया. अगर मैंने L dot pop 2 किया तो उसने 2 रिमूव करके मुझे 2 दिया, तो ये जो वाला 2 था वो उसने रिमूव कर दिया. ठीक है. अरे नहीं, 0 1 एंड 2, ये वाला 2 रिमूव किया सेकेंड इंडेक्स का. क्लियर? So I have 1 2 left. Okay, let us see if I use L dot append. मैंने 2 वापस डाल दिया. ठीक है, let us see L 1 2 2. I'll do L dot remove. I want to remove में क्या है? 2 is a element या 2 is a index?
Element.
Okay, so let us see L. So again he has removed 1, that is first occurring one he will remove in remove. पॉप में वो क्या करेगा? इंडेक्स है तो इंडेक्स के हिसाब से निकालेगा. ठीक है. यह रिमूव में 2 जो फर्स्ट वाला 2 से नजर आया, ये वाला उसने रिमूव कर दिया. इन एग्जाम्स यू आर आस्क्ड डिफरेंस बिटवीन पॉप एंड रिमूव. सो कैन एनीबडी समराइज डिफरेंस बिटवीन पॉप एंड रिमूव?
Remove is used for removing an element and pop is used for removing an element of the given index.
Perfect. Moreover, pop will return me the removed element. Remove will not return anything. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
remove will not return anything back. It will just do something. Pop will actually return a number to me. ठीक है? Okay. अरे
मैम
बोलो बेटा.
पूरी लिस्ट में अगर सारे के सारे 2 रिमूव करने हो तो फिर क्या करेंगे?
You have to loop through the list and remove it. Okay. 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 So now we have done this. Okay. Index हो गया, pop हो गया, count. Count again very important. Okay. Count कैसे करोगे आप? Or what does a count do? Okay. So L dot count. Count the number of time 2 appears. What time? If I have a list L dot append, I am appending it back with 2. Okay. So my L is having 2 2s and L dot count 2. How many 2s are there in the list?
2.
Right? Am I clear? Now if we say L dot extend, so I'm extending the list. Okay, let us see the list now. It is having 2 A's also. So if I say L dot count A, how many A's I am having? 2. Clear all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so all these 3 methods: return a value, index will return the index of the element, pop will remove the last one, pop index will remove from that particular index, count will do what? It will tell me that that element exists in the list for how many times. Okay. What in case if it does not exist, it is going to return 0. If index is out of the range in pop, then it will give me an index error. Clear? So if I'm trying to find index of something, or if I'm going to pop 5, index error. जब 5 है ही नहीं तो क्या remove कर रहे हो? Got it? In L dot count, I'm trying to count B 0. Clear all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now that I have given you all the elements, how to work with it, array. Now we need to know how to program with it. Okay. Now using this contents very first program, I'm giving you, or say if we want to find out how many times something exists in a list, that is very easy. I'll use count function. It will tell me how many times something exists in a list, right? Now, let me show you first, how do I take a list value from user? Okay. Now, if I want to take a list value from user, so see my list L equals to, if I'll write input, what will be the data type returned by input? Asked in exam.
String.
Yes. So there are 2 ways I can take a list from user. Okay. I can write down list. Like when I wanted integer, I took what? Integer. If I want list, I take a list. Okay, let me show you by printing it. Okay, so I'll take a list and I'll print it. Okay. Okay. So enter a list. I'll say 1 2 3 4 5. अरे ये कहाँ से आया? Okay, enter. So 1 2 3 4 5 becomes individual characters. What if I want 12, 34 and 5? There's no way I can do it if I'm using this list, because he'll take each element or each entry as an individual element. Okay, so the other way to do it is when I'll be using a method known as eval. Okay, so I'm taking eval. Now eval can be used for each and every data type. eval का मतलब है evaluate. Okay, वो evaluate करेगा based on the symbols that you will give it. Okay, so say evaluate and then I'll print L1. Fine, let me run it. First is a normal list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I have written. He is going to make individual elements. Now when I am evaluating, I have to tell it that this is a square bracket and I am going to give the values separately. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now evaluate not only works with list. If I give something in double quotes, it will consider and make it a string. If I give something in circular bracket, it will make it a tuple. Okay, if I give it in a curly brackets with key and value pair, then L1 will become dictionary. Got it?
Ma'am, what
Can
is
you
the use
explain
of
again?
ma'am?
Okay, so I'm sorry, huh? So
Ma'am, can you explain again this eval?
yeah, I'll explain even.
Yes,
अगर
ma'am.
हम लिस्ट लिखोगे तो आप डायरेक्टली 1 2 3 4 5 6 ABCDEFG लिख सकते हो, लेकिन उसमें क्या होगा? I'll run this and show you again. ये पहला वाला जो है वो eval से है, ठीक है? अरे पहला वाला जो है लिस्ट मेथड से है. तो मैंने अगर ABCD लिख दिया, each of them will become individual element. तो अगर मुझे मेरा नाम, ठीक है, फिर मुझे मेरा सरनेम, मुझे मान लो सम ग्रेड्स आई हैव गॉट वो चाहिए. अरे it won't take, obviously it won't take, so many contents are there. What is it telling? Is not taking only. Why?
Square brackets.
Acha, second one this is. Sorry, I thought that it is still the list.
Ma'am,
Okay, okay,
value.
okay. Yeah. Okay, let me run it again and I'll send a big thing. Okay, so I'm saying Nirali, Purohit, and 34. I'm pressing some key which is repeating. Okay, so you can see each of them became an individual element. Now this is not what I wanted. Okay, I want a list which has first Nirali, then Purohit, and then 34. That is possible only if I'm writing in a square bracket. I'll write down Nirali. I write down Purohit. Okay, and then I'll write 34. So now then it is perfect for me. So this is the difference. Now eval का दूसरा ये है फायदा कि evaluate will evaluate anything. Okay, it is not necessarily only a list. So suppose I am running this again. Fine, I'm just commenting this. You already understood this what it is, right? So I don't want to repeat it, but eval I'll show you. Okay, eval में क्या करेंगे हम लोग? अगर मैंने सर्कुलर ब्रैकेट डाले, ठीक है, और उसमें कोई नंबर्स डाले, so it will read that it is circular bracket and automatically evaluate it and tell you that it is a tuple or create a tuple for me. It has created a tuple for me. Got it? If I'm going to enter anything in string, okay, then it is going to be a string by default. Understood? So it is
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
evaluate the symbols that you give him, and according to that, he is going to make the data type of L1. यहाँ L1 का data type string है, यहाँ L1 is a tuple, and here the L1 is a list. Am I clear? Now?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I don't know what the user is going to enter. Okay. And I want to count how many times he is entering a particular number, say number 3. Okay. So how do I write? I just print appears I will say L1 dot count 3. Okay. Am I clear now? Get it? Or you may be asked in exam, number equals to even, or I don't need for number. Input, enter, number whose count you want. Okay, that also user is only deciding which number he wants to count and find out. So here, instead of 3, I'll write down what? पहले तो फिक्स था कि मुझे 3 जानना था, अब मुझे कोई एक पर्टिकुलर नंबर जानना है कितनी बार आता है, तो व्हाट शुड आई राइट डाउन इनसाइड काउंट?
Number.
Yes, so I'll write down num, and I'll say number appears because I don't know which numbers it is, which number it is. Okay, number, I'll say num appears this many times. So let us run the code. Now here both the values are taken from user. So I entered a list. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 is a list. Okay, I always press shift key. Okay, I entered the numbers. Number whose count you want. Suppose I want count of 8. 8 appears 0 times. Am I clear? If I'll write 6, it will give me 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. Whatever number I'll give, it will count and tell me. So this is answer of a question when you are told that take a list from the user and then find out if the user wants to find out how many times a particular number exists in the list, write a code for that. Something like that. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is some simple question. Simple in the sense programming में कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ input जानना है. Okay. Now where is my this thing? Okay.
Can you please show that code again?
Yeah, sure, better. You can take a picture of it. Okay, this is not in the slide. That is why. Okay. Now the other functions or other programs that I have. Okay. Find the largest or the maximum number in the list. I have an empty number. Okay. So this is the another way I can take a value from user. I'm taking a value one by one from the user and I'm putting it into the list. That is an appending in the list. Okay. This is the third way. You can do list, you can do eval, and you can take individual items from user. You want me to run and show you this program? Okay, what I'll do is, just a minute, I'll make an empty list. List 1, okay, is equal to an empty list. And then for I in range, suppose starting from 0 up till number 11. No, I don't want to spend so much time. Up till 5. So 4 numbers I am taking from user, range R. missing. Okay. So 4 times what I am going to do, I am going to take a value E from the user. How do I take an integer value? If I want to make a homogeneous list, this is what I can do. Homogeneous means same type of, or I can take eval, then it will be any number, any type. I'll do eval. Okay. Okay, so I am entering an element value here. Okay, so it is in E. What I'll do, list 1, it is already called L1. So L1 dot append E. This is happening for how many times? 4 times he will ask an element value from me and he will append it in L1. Am I
Ma'am,
clear?
5 times.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 times. I started from 0. Okay. If I'll write here, I'll print the list first. Okay. I don't need this. I already had printed it.
5 times we have to enter a value.
Yes, yes. So this is work.
Then it will evaluate.
Yes. So 5 values I have to enter. Enter element value 1, 2, 6, 4, 3. This is my list ready. Enter number which you want to count. I'll say 4. 4 also appears 0 time. Why? Four was not there.
Was there?
4 is already there. Okay, let me see the code. I have taken eval, right? It should evaluate to the integer value only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the list. Have I written L1 right? Or have I created an empty after that? Possibly. I turned it into empty list. No. Yes, I started with an empty list. That is what I need. Then I kept on appending it. I got the list already. Enter the number you want. It is input. Okay. So can anybody tell me what was my mistake?
Ma'am, int input. It means it
फर्क
will.
क्या पड़ा अगर मैंने int
was
नहीं लिखा
taking-
था?
Ma'am, it was taking that 4 as string.
4 was
And
considered as a string, and he was searching for string 4 into in a list which is having number 4. Okay.
yes, ma'am. And ma'am, that list has evaluated integers.
What beta?
Ma'am, integers से evaluate है ना?
You can take eval also, but here I am sure that I am searching for a number. So I am going to do number. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Number I am searching for 2. Okay. Clear all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
That is what I am saying. Only if you will sit and program, then you will realize that you are doing mistakes. Right? And what mistake is happening and why. So this way I have found out something. Okay, I want to find out maximum and minimum in a list. Very easy. I can use the method max and min, which are inbuilt method if I want, or I can short the list. And जो first वाला है वो minimum है, last वाला है वो maximum है. Right? Can I find what is maximum and minimum in a list? ये list का अगर मुझे max चाहिए, तो I can directly print L1 dot, no, it is an inbuilt method. So you have to say max L1. Okay, this will give me the max value. Print. This will give me the minimum from that program or from that list. Or what I can do is I can say L1 dot short the list. List is shorted once. Okay. Now maximum and minimum can be used only if the list is homogeneous. If the list is not homogeneous, you cannot find max and minimum, right? नाउ आई एम ट्राइंग टू शॉर्ट इट. अगर मैंने शॉर्ट कर दिया तो प्रिंट, अगर मैं L1 0 करूंगी तो दिस विल बी द मिनिमम. एंड इफ आई डू last element, that is L1, how do I find the last element? What is the index of the last element? Very important. अब तो याद
-1
रहना चाहिए. क्या लिखोगे?
-1
लास्ट
L
एलिमेंट का
minus 1.
इंडेक्स क्या है? -1. राइट. आपको लेंथ नहीं पता है तो -1 लिखोगे. Both the ways it will give me. These are the two ways I can find the maximum in a okay, maximum 6, minimum 1. Got the program? Now you can use any technique you want. I used some another technique only. So it depends. Every time it might be a different technique. Basically we want the answer. Average from a list कैसे ढूंढोगे? लिस्ट का एवरेज कैसे मिलेगा? फटाफट, टाइम इज गोइंग टू गेट ओवर. I'll just give you an average. In fact, you should be doing it yourself. But average क्या होता है? Addition of each element. So I have function sum. This is through function. I am doing it through function. You will do it with iteration and send me the answer. Right? Oh, program to pura. I have written the entire code. Not research 3. Okay, fine. 3.0 is the average. Got it? Clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, अगर मुझे if in exam you are said not to use ready-made methods, तो क्या करोगे? और रेंज की भी क्या जरूरत है? We can just write down
repeat the question.
L1. Okay. What I'll do, I'll make a variable. Okay, जिसका नाम है sum. S is equal to 0 रखा है मैंने. And then I'll say S is equal to S plus I. This will give me the addition of all the elements. Will it give me? ये टेक्निक पता है ना बच्चों आपको? When I say I in L1, I is what? Each element. S is what? A place where I'm going to add everything and keep. So पहले से जो S में है, add to that next value of